Hey guys, so for this video, the subject was actually suggested to me by an Instagram follower. His username is Sedated Wolf. I will be putting that in the description section if you want to check out his page. He's really a nice, cool guy, and he gave me the idea for this video, so even better, right? He suggested that I talk about what metal has in store for the future, what I think will happen in the future of metal. I thought that was a really interesting topic because it's something that I'd never really thought about before until someone actually brought it to my attention and asked me what my opinion on it was. So this is actually a very new concept to me that I'd never even thought about before. So thank you for giving me the idea, and let's discuss it. So I'm going to be splitting it up into two categories, and we talk about European metal and North American metal. I'm not going to talk about like South America or Asian metal because I just don't know that much about it. Um, so that's something you guys might want to talk about in the comment section or whatever, or make your own video talking about South American or Asian metal. But yeah, I'm going to stick with North American and European. Um, when Black Sabbath first released their album, I don't know if anyone really thought of what would come of it. Like, would people predict? Did anyone predict thrash metal? Did anyone predict death metal, power metal, and black metal and stuff like that? Who knew that essentially one band would inspire such great music movement, right? And just influence people all around the world. So I'll start with North American metal. Um, I've I've really noticed that most metal bands coming out of North America, a lot of it is metalcore. Not saying that there aren't any other bands other than metalcore, just I've noticed that the ones that are getting the most attention are metalcore. So honestly, I think it's going to get to the point where metalcore is just going to dominate the scene with big venues and festivals and stuff like that. And I think that movement is eventually just going to keep going and going until it runs itself into the ground. Because I personally think that is a very uninspired, unoriginal type of music. Um, but for some reason, a lot of people seem to like it. That's their choice, I guess. But honestly, I don't. Whenever I listen to it or see the people involved with it, I just don't see much originality to it. So I think that it's just gonna like keep going and going and going in this infinite loop of boringness that is just eventually going to run itself dry. Hair metal, when in the 80s, when hair metal was the big thing, everyone thought it was like a big new interesting movement. But then like all these generic hair metal bands started coming around, and the movement just ended itself because it got boring, it got stale, no one cared anymore. Um, I think that's what's going to happen to metalcore, and it's just going to run itself to the ground. People aren't going to be interested anymore, and then other types of music will eventually arise. I don't know if that type of music will be any good, if it'll be heavily inspired by metalcore and it'll be like metalcore fusion, or if it's going to like go back to like the old ways inspired by like Black Sabbath and Slayer and bands like that, and if it's going to be start a whole new rejuvenation of the old type of metal. That's my prediction of North American metal. I really hope it doesn't go that way because I would really hate to go to like a metal festival and be the only guy there with long hair, and everyone else to have that stupid shaved, slick back mohawk thing and big gauged ears. I really hope that one day that doesn't happen, but I honestly think it might. Fingers crossed it doesn't, but we'll see. Um, as for European metal, I kind of think that with European metal, there's going to be too many power metal bands on the scene. Like, I love power metal, don't get me wrong, just I feel that every time I hear of a new band coming out of Europe, it's power metal, power metal, power metal, power metal. Once again, it's going to happen like hair metal. It's just going to run itself dry. Um, I don't see that like European metal is going to be dominated only by power metal. I just think that they're just going to keep coming out until the movement tires itself out. But I think that there's going to be a very big variety of different type of metal bands. Just I think power metal is going to dominate it. So anytime I think of like European metal, I always think of Innovation because anytime anytime you think of Europe, I just think of Black Sabbath, Iron Maiden, the black metal movement. A lot of really cool bands like that have just started something and just really defined it and made it really awesome. So I think that's what is going to happen to the European metal scene, and I'm looking forward to it because every time, something is always really cool coming out of the European scene, and I always love seeing what new bands are going to come out and what else is going to happen. Like the black metal thing came with everyone wanting to be more extreme, so hopefully like a new extreme metal movement will come of it. People wanted to be like so hardcore and wanted to like go over everyone else and do something new, because like that's what kind of killed like thrash metal, right? Well, it's not kill it, just changed it because everyone wanted to do something different and be more extreme and more hard and faster and darker and stuff like that. That then like you have like death metal and black metal and stuff like that. So that's what I think will happen with the European metal scene. Um, I hope my visions of the European metal scene come true. And I hope my visions of the North American metal scene doesn't come true. I really don't want that to happen. I want like I don't know. I'm a little old fashioned, I guess. I want things to kind of stay the same. I want to keep hearing bands like Slayer and Judas Priest around, but I know that those things can't stay forever, and I know that all these musicians are eventually going to die. They're getting on in years. No one lives forever, unfortunately, and I understand that they might die, but their music is going to live forever, and it will continue to inspire people. But if I feel that a lot of people now, if someone's not active in the scene, that they're not going to pay attention to it. Um, I see like a lot of people talking about more like Motionless in White opposed to Iron Maiden, because when was the last time you saw an Iron Maiden music video on TV? You just don't see it anymore. Unfortunately, you have to go out looking for it on the internet yourself. Whereas bands like Black Veil Brides and Motionless in White are kind of thrust more onto the MTV audience, and that's what's getting more exposure, and that's what's going to inspire people more because that's what they're being exposed to more. But like I said, they're going to be exposed to it. They're going to make their own degraded copy of it, and eventually the whole thing's going to come full circle, and the thing's just going to crap out altogether. So that's what my predictions are for the future of metal. We'll see what happens. I'm still young, so in 20 years I'll see if the type of music I like is still around, or if it's just going to totally crap out, or is there going to be a rejuvenation of it? Are things going to get better, and the crap is just going to be weeded out, and the powerful stuff is going to come through? But tell me what you think. Comment in the section. Do you think it's going to get better? Do you think it's going to get worse? Let me know. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I want to know, and I always read the comments, so definitely do that. And this video, like I said before, I'm going to be doing album recommendations or warnings. And here's a gem from Canada, actually, that is still kind of underground. To the best of my knowledge, they don't have a record deal or anything, but I found them online, and I love their music. It's Gatekeeper. The album is called Prophecy and Judgment. It's very Bathory-esque. If you've ever listened to Nordland or Nordland 2, this album really reminds me of it. I think it's really good metal, really powerful guitar and guitar riffs, and a really good singer. Go on YouTube and check out the song North Wolves. I'm pretty sure it's still on there, but that's what made me fall in love with that band. It's a really good song, and I just absolutely love it. So if you like late Bathory music, I would definitely check out Gatekeeper. The album is Prophecy and Judgment once more. Well, no, you know what I said. The album is Prophecy and Judgment, just reiterating it. So, yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Comment in the section. Let me know what you guys think. Follow me on Instagram. I'll be throwing that in the description section. And have a great day, guys, and stay brutal.